Time is 6:08. The first doses of a coronavirus vaccine could be ready for distribution within weeks. Companies are already getting their shots to the U.S. Our Janelle Bluda connects the dots this morning.
The FDA still has not approved a coronavirus vaccine, but that has not stopped doses from being shipped across the country. Let's connect the dots. The FAA has confirmed the first massive shipment of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine has been sent to the U.S. from Belgium. The FDA is still reviewing data on the company's vaccine, but experts think it should be approved by mid-December. And as soon as that happens, the U.S. plans to get those vials into the hands of doctors who can start distributing it. Under FDA rules, the vaccine cannot be sent to actual distribution sites like hospitals until it is approved. So right now the vials are being pre-positioned at sites, allowing quicker delivery as soon as the authorization happens. And we aren't talking days. The plan is to start administering doses within 24 hours of approval. The FAA has set up a special vaccine air transport team to make sure these cargo flights get priority. U.S. authorities are releasing very few details about where these vaccines are being produced and shipped. That may be tied to a new warning from Interpol, alerting global law enforcement that organized crime networks could attempt to steal shipments of vaccines. The head of Interpol said these criminal organizations are already working on plans to infiltrate or disrupt supply chains. Connecting the dots, I'm Janelle Bluda for H-Town Rush.
All right, Janelle Bluda, thank you so much. Appreciate it. According to federal documents obtained by CBS News, December 15th, that is the target date for the first shots. Those would go to healthcare workers and nursing home residents. All right, time now is 6.